Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of It's About Everything. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how you can make an N95 style face mask at home that is better than using a scarf. I'm going to use this old sewing machine which I had to fix before making this video. It will reduce the time for making the mask. You can also hand stitch it, of course, if you don't have a sewing machine. The material for making this mask is easily available, which is cloth bags, that is replacing the plastic bags nowadays. I will talk more about it later. Here you can see a few clicks of how the mask would look like after it's made, and it fits perfectly without any side gaps or leaks. You are going to need an A4 size paper for making the template and a cloth bag or any kind of dense cloth. Here I am using a 25 kg rice bag. The cloth used in this bag is very dense, which I can say by holding it in front of a bright light. By the way, I am going to double up the cloth so that the printed side remains hidden. To get the template, you can download it and print it on an A4 size paper if you have a printer available. The link for the template is in the description below. You will see two links there, one for the website and the other one is for the PDF file with instructions. If none of the link works, then this is how you can browse for yourself. Type University of Florida in the address or search bar in your browser. Click the first link in search result, that is www.ufl.edu. Once you are inside the website, go to the search bar in the top right corner and type mask and search. Click on the first link that appears in the search result with the website that says Mask Alternative, Department of Anesthesiology, University of Florida. The page that loads up is the page where you will get the links for the PDFs of two different types of masks, Prototype 1 and Prototype 2. I'm working on the Prototype 2 in this video. You can read the entire article if you like. Here you can see the two designs, Prototype 1 and 2. I'm working on number 2. A video is also available about the details instruction to follow. This is the downloadable template PDF link for Prototype 1, and if you scroll down you will see some more instructions. Here you can see another instructional video for Prototype 2 and the template PDF file that you can download. Further, if you scroll down, you will see more instructions about making this mask. If you don't have a printer, then you can follow these steps. Fold the A4 size paper in half like so. Using a straight edge or ruler, draw a grid of 1 cm by 1 cm square, as you can see here. Using this grid, you can get an idea of the dimensions of the template and draw the design using the intersecting points. After you get the template, cut it out like so. Don't cut the edges where we are going to stitch the fastening straps. So this is how the template would look like after you open it, and it's about 25 cm by 12 cm. I'm going to cut the cloth using this template and then it will fold into the mask, as you can see here. Okay, so now I'm going to use this template to cut this bag. I'm going to cut two shapes for the two layers, and to do that I'm going to trace the template using a pencil or a pen. Once I have traced the outline, I will carefully cut out both the shapes using a pair of scissors. After I have both the layers of the shape cut out, I will keep it aside and I will start making the straps. I'm going to use the same material to make the straps. To do that, I'm going to cut a strip of about 2 cm thick and 75 cm long, which I will cut in half to about 37.5 cm. After that, I will fold the strips from both the sides, as you can see here. And then I will run a single stitch on the center throughout the entire length of the strip. Okay, so now all 4 of the fastening straps are ready. Now I can start stitching the mask layers. As you can see here, I have placed both the layers on top of each other so that the printed side remains in between the layers. I'm going to put the strap in between the layers like so before stitching the edge. This will give additional strength and will look good. Starting from one side, I will stitch around the edges. Once I reach the mark, I will insert one strap in between the layers and stitch over it. Following the same procedure, I will insert the remaining straps and stitch it. After reaching the end, leave a small opening right here, which is for inserting an aluminum wire. The wire is about 13.5 centimeters in length, and before inserting it, make a loop in both the ends. Insert the wire and position it right between the top straps. I will hand stitch the wire into its place later, but before that I will close this pocket. Make sure that the wire is away from the needle because it will break the needle and might cause damage to the sewing machine. I am using the thinnest needle that I could find to hand stitch it because I don't want to make unnecessary holes that will compromise its filtering capabilities. It's a simple zigzag stitch that will hold the wire into its place. If you are thinking why I am using a wire, well, that's because to seal the nose area so that it doesn't leak air. As you can see here, the wire is stitched. Now I will start stitching the mask into its shape. First I am going to stitch these side cuts. It will be stitched from inside, so make sure which side is going to be the outside of the mask. Align the two parts and make a single or double straight stitch back and forth. You can see here that the stitch looks perfect from the other side. Repeat the same process on the other side. Here also make a double straight stitch back and forth. You can see here the stitch looks good from the outside. It gives it a quality look. Now I'm going to close the mask by stitching the middle part. Now you will see it will look more like a mask than a flat piece of fabric. The wire needs to be bent a little bit for the ease of stitching. You can undo it once stitching is complete. Align both the sides like so and then start stitching. You can bend the wire some more if needed. Here also make a double stitch or double pass back and forth. Make sure to align both the sides perfectly so that the finished product looks good. Okay, so stitching is completed. Now I will flip the mask inside out. I will straighten the wire a little bit so that the mask can be flipped. So you can see here this is the shape, and here you can see I'm flipping it inside out, and now you can see it looks completely different. Now all I need to do is bend the wire according to the shape of my nose. So here you can see it's complete. This is how you can make an N95 style face mask. One more thing I need to do is to stitch the edges, or the fibers from the cloth will start to open up from the edge. My sewing machine is a single straight stitch sewing machine, and I cannot stitch the edge with this machine, so I will hand stitch it. The technique is very simple. You can see here that the edge is secured. Let me show you how it's done. Once you insert the needle, you need to make a loop of the string above the needle in a clockwise direction. And then you need to pull the needle out, and it will create a knot on the edge which will hold the edge perfectly. You need to repeat the step again and again, and it will create a chain-like formation on the edge, holding it firmly. I'm going to stitch all around the edges with this stitching technique.
Battery low.
Okay, so let's test it. Here you can see how the mask fits. You can see the straps and the chin area. It's perfect seal. I've bent the wire in such a way that it covers my nose area and seals around it. The mask might not work if you have a beard, or you might need to be clean shaved. The straps that you can see tied on the back of my head can be easily untied with the pull of a single strap. You can see here that even when I'm speaking, my chin is moving, but still the mask is maintaining a good seal around my chin area. And the straps are not elastic. You can easily adjust the tension and tightness of the mask fittings. You can easily wash this mask by dipping it in a soapy water and then lightly brushing it with a toothbrush, and it will clean. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Don't forget to show me your appreciation by hitting the like button and sharing it with your friends. And if you are new in my channel, then subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any video. Take care, stay blessed. I will see you soon.